Oh my gosh. Kalat pala ng room ko. Sorry, something was blocking my screen and I just saw what it looks like now. I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, so I got a new fan. If you observed in my past videos, I had a green, very dirty fan, but I didn't change it because it's dirty. I changed it because the old one broke. Z meddled with it a bit, and then bumagsak siya. And then the pieces came apart. And I thought, like, oh, I'll just put it back together. But then when I was putting it back together, I realized I can't. Kasi naputol na siya and everything. Anyways, so I got a new fan. This is so much better anyways. The other one was, like, honestly holding on a single thread. Anyways, why am I talking about my fan? I just got back from school. It's currently 9 p.m. I had a long day. But I had so much fun. I am going to compete in a extemporaneous speech competition thing in a few days, actually, on the 10th of February. And I'm so nervous. Actually, it's not extemporary. Here's the thing. My teacher, my prof, came forward to me one day in January and was like, Nana, sasali ka namin sa sa extemporary speech competition for blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, what? Can I not? Can I, like, back out? And then he was like, well, yeah, but, like, we're extending this opportunity for you if you want. You can back out if you want, but, like, we're hoping you won't. And I had to think about it. I'm like, bruh, you know what? It might be a good experience for me. So, you know, I was like, okay, kaya ko naman, it's extemporary. If you guys know what extemporary is that they'll give you a topic beforehand and you will have, like, days or maybe even a week to plan out your speech. But once you're there, wala kang babasahin. And it's not really memorized. You just have, like, your main points and then you let the words flow in the competition. But when I was being coached, like, these past 2 days, ang instruction sa akin is in the competition now, they're gonna give me a topic on the spot, like, on the competition. So right now, I have no idea kung ano yung topic ko. I have no idea what my topic is gonna be. I don't have a week or days to prepare my speech. They're just gonna give it to me on the spot. And I was like, huh? And they were like, once they give you the topic during the competition, you will have 3 minutes to prepare your speech and then 3 minutes to present it as well. I need to fill in exactly 3 minutes? 3 minutes of speaking about whatever topic it is that they give you. And I was like, well, that's not extemporary. That's not extemporary. This is not what I signed up for. And I agreed. I agreed to extemporary before I was coached and everything. Because my understanding of extemporary nga is, you know, the previous meaning I gave kanina. But when I started practicing, and yun yung instructions, I was like, that's not extemporary, that's impromptu. I did not agree to impromptu. Bakit extemporary daw, but it's impromptu? So I low-key panicked. I did terribly in the first coaching, in the first rehearsals I have had. But then today, I practiced again, and I think I improved. I did so much better, and I'm so proud of myself, because I was legit, like, stressing about this so much, and I was so worried, like, oh no, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of the entire faculty, because the room where I am being coached, it's also a faculty room. So, ang daming teachers. Like, one teacher is teaching me, but all the other teachers are in the room too, and everyone can hear me. And while I'm, like, practicing speeches on the spot, like, they'll just, you know, for me to practice, they give me a random topic, and then I go and deliver a speech that I can come up with in 3 minutes. As I'm practicing, the rest of the faculty that aren't my coaches, you know, because I only have one coach in front of me, but the rest of the room can hear me. They're all listening, and they can all hear me. And after 3 minutes of speaking, after my speech, my practice speech, the whole faculty, not just my coach, are gonna chip in and, like tell me what I did wrong or my flaws. They would give me honest criticisms, which is not a bad thing actually. I'm glad that like I have all of this guidance and like free advice and stuff, and it's good to have people like write down some notes about your performance so you know what to improve and what your weaknesses are. So that was really helpful. It's just pressuring. Like everybody had something to say, so I'm like, oh wow. Damn, do I have that many like weaknesses? But I don't know. Today was a good day of rehearsing because I did so much better and I had a lot of positive feedbacks from the faculty, so that's good. And one thing that really like helped me regain my self-confidence was like the teachers were saying, ang taba daw ng utak ko. Like, paano ko daw naisip yun? Like, ah, thank you, thank you. I was like really stressing out, but like, thank you, because now I think I can do it. Thank you. So yeah, I love honest criticisms because sometimes people point out the things that you didn't really see in the first place, things that you would have never recognized had they not informed you about it. Not in like a judging way, but like in a I want to help you way. I want to help you improve kind of way. So yeah, sorry. You're like, Nana, what is this video? It's just a random chit chat, okay? I just want to talk about my day. So that was fun. The entire morning hanggang 3 p.m. I was in Calauan. I am practicing speaking in front of a crowd. So I visited a school there, and there was an entire seminar and everything, and I had to practice my impromptu skills, and I promoted my course in front of a bunch of high schoolers, and it wasn't my best, wasn't the best outcome, but it was good experience and good practice so that I could get used to a large crowd. Because in the competition, there will be panelists, there will be judges, and there will be a room full of people just staring and watching. So I'm so nervous. No, actually, the seminar earlier was fine. Like, I wasn't nervous with the amount of people that were there in the gym. What was bothering me, or what I was worried about most of the time, was yung mga pinagsasabi ko. Like, am I being too repetitive? Even in these videos, I'm like, paulit-ulit na ba yung sinasabi ko, and I'm probably like boring people and stuff. I don't know. So yeah, I guess this is a good way also for me, like me right now making these videos, talking. It's a good way for me to practice my on the spot talking. Anyways, yeah. So it's 9. Did I say that already? Yeah, I'm being repetitive. I just got back. Not from school. No, yeah, after school, after Calauan, I went back here and then had extemporary speech practice, and then after that I had Insti at church. So much fun. We have a wonderful institute teacher, and I'm genuinely enjoying this class because, to be honest, I never really enjoy those things, if I'm being honest. It's still kind of hard to make friends in Insti, but the people are so nice, so I'm grateful for that. It's easier to make friends at Insti than it is to make friends at school. But anyways, yeah, I'm back home, and what else do I want to talk about? This video is 10 minutes so far. Hold on. By the way, I'm like recording on my laptop, so if the quality is like kind of off, that's why. And my laptop is touchscreen, so if you see me like, if it looks like I'm doing something on my laptop but you can't hear any typing noises, that's because I'm touching the screen. Okay, anyways, sorry. Okay, so there are some things I want to talk about, just random things. First order of business. The most recent book that I finished. Most recent. I finally finished this book. So I've had this book for 2 years. And it doesn't usually take me this long to finish a book. But this book in particular, specifically, I spent 2 years reading it. I kept delaying, like, finishing the book. I could finish this book in a few days' time, in 1 week, maybe even one day. But I kept delaying it because the book is so good. And I have so much fun reading it all the time. I love it so much that I don't want it to end. Kaya dinidelay ko siya hanggat sa umabot na siya ng 2 years. Like, when 2025 hit, I was like, wait a second. It's 2025. I started reading this book in 2023 and I haven't finished it yet. And I was like, okay, I'll try to finish it now. That's while I'm reading it, I'm like, oh no, I'm so close to the end. Like, oh no, I'm halfway through. I don't want this story to end. It's so good. And I'm enjoying it. And when I finish the book, wala na, it's over. But, you have to move on with things. You have to finish the book. And it's okay because there are more books to read, Nana. You have more books you haven't read yet. And if you finish this book now, you can have time for all the other books. So here's the thing. So yeah, this is the book. Sorry, ngayon ko lang napakita. It's called The Golden Hour by Beatrice Williams. Now, this is a random book that I just saw when I was browsing sa National Bookstore, because that's like the only bookstore here, really. I wish we had more like bookstores, not like the ones in malls and stuff, because books there are so expensive. Anyways, I saw this book and I immediately bought it, not knowing what it was about. So the world building was kind of hard when I started reading, because I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't read the back before buying it. I didn't read the first few pages. I didn't read the first chapter, the introduction, before buying it, because that's what I usually do. Before I decide on buying a book, I read the back, I read the first few pages to see if I'm already hooked or to see if I'm interested and to see if it's something I want to buy. But at this one, I just straight off the bat bought it. Why? Because of the title. I saw the title and I was like, yes! This book is meant for me. I am destined to read this book. And I immediately purchased it. Was it impulsive? It was an impulsive purchase, yes. But I just had such a good feeling about this book. And I was right. It didn't disappoint and I loved it so much. And like during the time of like from 2023 to 2025, it's not like ito lang yung binabasa ko. In between finishing this book, I've read multiple books throughout that time and finished multiple books. I just never finished this one because I didn't want to. I kept delaying it because it's so good. Like, I'm like 5 chapters deep and I'm like, oh no, if I keep going, I'll be finished by the end of the week and the story will be over, but I love this book so much and I don't want to finish it, so I'll put this down. This can wait. I'll go finish a different book for now and then I'll come back to this a month later. So that's what happened. Which, it's not the best process because, like, when I finally come back to it a month later, obviously I would forget some of the plot points. And then I have to refresh myself and be like, oh yeah, that's what happened. Or, oh yeah, that's the character and this character. But anyways, what is the book about? Well, it's about relationships. Aren't all books? No, I mean, it's about complicated relationships during wartime. During the war times. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to, like, give a summary without spoiling anything. I'm not really good at that. But anyways, yeah. I love this book so much. If you are a close friend of mine, or if you want to borrow this book, I cannot decide on whether I love this book so much that I never want anybody to touch this or borrow this, and it's mine and only mine and no one can get their hands on it, or I love this book so much that I want you to read it, that I need you to read it, that I need you to experience the joy that I felt reading this book. I can't decide which side of the coin I'm on. But while I'm on a generous mood, if anybody wants to borrow this, it would be a very fun read. If you enjoy reading. People are probably like, what kind of offer is that? Like, It's just a book. It will be boring. But no, I know. I got a few friends who read, I think. And you'll have fun too because I have so many annotations here. When I read, I like underlining things, I like highlighting things, and sometimes I write down my thoughts here and there. So you will see my live thoughts while you're reading, like my live reactions, my insights, my little comments. Let me show you an example. Let's see. What is this? Oh, wait. If anyone does want to borrow this, you have to be 18 and above. It's kind of 18 plus, but like, not entirely. Most of the book is like really good and family friendly. What is this? I highlighted so much. Okay, let me read some of the things I highlighted and underlined. Okay, here's one. I didn't want to sleep with him. How could I, after you? I felt no attraction to him at all. Revulsion, almost. I don't know why I highlighted that and underlined that. Anyways, let's see. We human beings possess a marvelous capacity to fool ourselves. Oh, not me. Never me. You tell yourself. But believe me, sweetheart, you do. Sorry, I cringe at words like sweetheart and darling unless you're using it in like a sarcastic way. But I underlined it. For what reason? I don't know. I probably really liked that sentence when I was reading it before. Here, you are just a mere slave to your subconscious. I underlined that because it's true. You are just a mere slave to your subconscious. I'm showing you as if you can see it in the camera, but this camera is so pixelated. Okay, here. What did I put? Look, I have this, I wrote this annotation. It says, where is it? He sounds like a perfect gentleman. I wrote that. Let's read the paragraph, and what led me to write that. Awfully grateful, said the Duke. Obedient as ever, he had gone to the tree, dogs at his heels, and bent to rummage out a small wrap box from the bounty beneath. I stared at his pinstripe back, his immaculate shoulders, his shiny gold hair, and thought, as I occasionally did, my gosh, he was the King of England. He sounds like such a perfect gentleman. Why did I think that? It just described the physical. Anyways, why is there Pookie here? And I highlighted, into those arms leapt Preezy and Pookie. Oh, okay. It's the name of the dogs. Like, why did I highlight Pookie? Oh yeah, I also underlined like words here that I didn't know, or like new words, their meanings, so that to expand one's vocabulary. For example, pen poised, I underlined this. It means dignified and composed. I put like the meanings of unfamiliar words. Pen poised means dignified and composed. When you hear the word pen poised, you kind of sort of have a guess and you know what it means, but I like putting exact definitions just for accuracy. Retinue. What does that mean? I don't even remember. I need to review. Retinue means a group of advisors or assistants. Stenographer. Stenographer means someone's job to transcribe speech in shorthand. Okay. Here, I underlined a quote or a line here. It says, it doesn't matter. As long as I've made a difference, that's what matters. I don't care if anybody hears about it, not a single soul. My own conscience is clear. That's pretty. I like that. That's why I underlined it. I still very much agree with my decision to permanently mark this book. Thick as thieves. Embarrassingly enough, for years, obviously, I hear the term thick as thieves, but I never really knew the exact meaning. I had an idea, but here, I put the meaning here, the exact meaning. It means, thick as thieves means very close or sharing secrets. Clandestine means kept secret or done secretively or illicit. Ooh. Oh yeah, this book has adultery. This book has cheating. This book has getting random people pregnant. So it's crazy. It's a roller coaster ride. I stared at the brutal words, the elegant paragraph, pencil between my teeth. Why did I underline that? Out of context? Where's the context, Nana? Cigar-infused kiss on my cheek. No, wait, I missed the word. Damp, cigar infused. Cigar. What's the right pronunciation? Alexa, how do you pronounce cigar? Cigar?
I pronounce that cigar, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Thanks for your feedback.
You're welcome. Cigar. Damp cigar infused kiss on my cheek. Now sometimes I underline things and I don't remember why I did and what this part of the book is. What the heck? Sorry, wait, I'm like... Okay, let me go to the parts where it has lots of dialogues. I love the dialogue. See, look, I underline everything because I'm like picturing a scene in my mind. If they turn this into a movie, I can imagine what the scene looks like. And it's so fun. And I like to imagine I'm two different people as I read the characters' lines. Here it says... No. Oh, what? Okay, let's start here. Sorry, this video is how long is this? 21 minutes! Damn. Who's gonna watch this? Nobody, except myself in the future. Anyways, okay, let's see. Let's read this. If I do like this, I'm the man. If I remove it, I'm the woman, okay? Because in my head, the man has a mustache. The man is Mr. Thorpe, okay? Okay. Ew, no, I don't want to read this. Why did I underline this? It says, poor Elfried, my poor girl, and nobody understood. She defies his kindness. She defies this compassion of his. Yo! Okay. Anyways, let me start reading in a non-cringy part. Ah! Okay, wait, no, wait. This is kind of 18 plus. Ugh. Why am I shaking? Okay, here. Let me read. I say let me read and I'm reading in silence. Wait, I'm being careful. Hold on. Okay, here. Let me start. Remember the mustache thing, okay? Anyway, he doesn't love me anymore. Who doesn't? Your son? My husband? Did he say that? Did he say he doesn't love you? No. But I saw it in his face after he came back from the hospital. I was alien to him. He thought sorry. He thought he'd married an angel, and as it turned out, speaking from the male perspective, of which I naturally consider myself something of an expert, perhaps it was something else. No. A woman can tell. A woman can tell when a man doesn't love her. Sorry, I'm so dramatic. I'm like over-exaggerating this. But no, it's really that dramatic. And it's more fun to read like this. Anyway, no. A woman can tell. A woman can tell when a man doesn't love her. Well, and I'm only speculating, mind you, a man whose wife... How do I put this? A man whose beautiful wife no longer Wait, what? I'm lost. No longer allows him the singular privilege for which he married her. Elfried starts to draw away, but Mr. Thorpe makes a little squeeze of his arms, not to keep her there, not so firm as that, but to let her know she's welcome to stay if she likes. So she pauses, no longer pressed against his chest, but close. It's possible, you see, that he thought you didn't love him. And a chap who believes he's lost the love of a woman, forgive me, a woman such as you, well, I dare say, it might ruin him. Mr. Thorpe pauses. That's only conjecture, mind you. I haven't met the lucky von Kleist. No, you haven't. Another slight squeeze. Elfried capitulates. What the heck does that mean? Why did I underline? Anyways, the lure of comfort is too much for her. Warm human contact, warm human arms, warm human chest. Things for which she's starved. A famine of touch. Thank you for your music. I was afraid you'd stop. I wasn't sure whether I should. I didn't want to keep you awake. Keep me awake? Kept me alive, I think. Oh. So why did you? Keep playing, I mean. Because She couldn't say the words, but she must. She must conceal her true thoughts from... She might conceal her true thoughts from the doctor, but she can't conceal them from Wilfred. Oh, his actual heart, thudding under her ear. She whispers, "Because I thought you might be listening." "Damn it all," he says softly. Oh, sorry, softly. "Damn it all." No, he doesn't whisper. He says it softly. "Damn it all." Line delivery, poor. What is it? Nothing. Just hellish fate, that's all. "Tell me about this girl of yours." "Girl?" "Girl. I'm afraid I don't know any other girls." "You told me there was a girl." There is a sigh from inside that ravaged her chest, far more sigh than Elfried might have imagined possible. It ends in a cough, not a bad one, not the cough of 2 weeks ago. A sigh that turns into a cough, so she's like... That's so bad, no. A sigh that turns into a cough is like this. What? What is this so awkward? Okay, here. I put an annotation. I put T. Okay. Let me go back. You told me there was a girl. Right. Her. Well, you know, she's quite the opposite of you. I want to punch the book. She's quite the opposite of you. Older and rather cosmopolitan. Divorcee of a well-known composer, I won't say whom. Just the sort of woman to render callow youth. An ugly, awkward fellow such as myself. Dizzy with ecstasy. Did he just call her ugly? An ugly, awkward fellow such as myself? He called this woman ugly. No. Okay, dizzy with ecstasy. And did she... Yes. Pardon me, but you don't sound ecstatic. That's because I shall have to go back to her shortly. Oh, he's not ecstatic to go back to her? Because I shall have to go back to her shortly, I suppose. And the prospect is not what it once was. Don't ask why. Ooh. Why? Just said don't ask. Let's just sit here a moment longer, shall we? I dare say we're not doing anybody any harm. Just sitting here. No. I'm a man of honor. Wait! Okay, I just remembered now. They're both in relationships. No, they're both married? And they're having this conversation. I would consider this cheating, honestly. I'm a man of honor. Yes. Unlike, I suspect, that blackguard Ermine. Let's not talk. An ugly, awkward chap like me, emaciated with fever. Head like a pumpkin. Why are you laughing? That's exactly what I thought when I first saw you. Your head like a pumpkin. And I put OMG cute. Ah, well. At least the fellow knows where he stands. Elfried stares at the trees opposite, the dark woods beyond. The wind whining quietly beyond, between the pine needles. Oh, no, I'm a woman now. I love your pumpkin head. I love your pumpkin head. What am I reading? But you hardly know my head. Sorry. I'm sorry. This moment's supposed to be wholesome. Let me redo that. I love your pumpkin head. But you hardly know my head. You hardly know mine. Doesn't matter. Wilfred moves a little, turning his back to the tree as she had, settling them both more comfortably. No. Okay, sorry, out of context, just taking one part of the book out and reading it aloud, it sounds confusing, like what's happening. But that's me reading a portion of it. There's a portion of this book that is crazy. Like discovering that the maid is pregnant and everything. It's crazy. I love reading that part. Hold on, let me find it. 30 minutes. Damn. Girl, that's too much. That is too much. Okay. You know what? We're gonna end it here. Thanks for, yapping with me. I did most of it, and it's probably annoying at this point, but I don't really care. Yeah. Anyways, I love reading this book. If you want me to read more, no, we don't want you to read more, Nana. Then I'll be reading more next time. Right now, I gotta go and go to sleep in like 12 hours. Joke lang. Bye. Bye bye.